Welcome back to the Comstock Clan. A few days ago, we shared a video explaining that we were going to go all in on one goal as a family. And today, we're going to share with you what that one goal is.
And if you haven't done so already, we want to encourage you to think about what the single most significant pain point is for your family, or what that one thing is that God's calling you towards.
Okay, so we noticed that we have a huge problem in our home.
First off, we are throwing away way too much of the food that we buy at the grocery store.
We're constantly asking ourselves, what on earth are we going to eat for dinner? We've been eating the same meals way too often and the kids are just sick of it.
I go to make a grocery list and I have no idea what we have on hand and what we actually need.
We've been eating way too much takeout.
Someone actually decides to make dinner and then we realize that we don't have what we need to make what we want.
The kids often ask 100 times a day, what on earth are we going to eat for the next meal?
We certainly are not eating as healthy as we used to.
Someone uses something up and we have no clue that it's gone.
Our kitchen is an absolute disaster to the point where I can't stand working in it.
And then there's the storage/furnace room. We're not going to go there.
The bottom line is that food has become a major stress point in our home, rather than being something that is life-giving, nourishing, and relationship building.
What we realize is that we've been spending the last handful of months working on our home and family life. All the while, this foundational system was way out of whack.
So not only were we dividing our efforts, which prevents progress in and of itself, but we also had this broken system working against us at a minimum of 3 times a day.
That's crazy. I didn't even realize that was happening.
After prayerful consideration and doing our best to make sure that we were following God's will for our family, we decided that we're gonna dive deep into making the food routines for our family run well.
That's right, and this includes 4 different parts. Number 1, managing our food well.
This includes efficient grocery shopping, easy grocery lists, knowing what we have on hand, and buying what we actually need. No more wasting time and money on food.
Number 2, getting back into a good meal plan groove.
Following a meal planning system that is quick and easy so that we don't spend any more time worrying about what's for dinner.
Number 3, getting our kitchen and our storage under control.
I want to know where things are, how much we have on hand, and make sure that the things we use most are easily accessible. I also want to make sure that it looks nice, because although function is the most important thing in my book, when you can have function and form, I say take both.
Number 4, finding ways to be more efficient in the kitchen so we can spend more time doing things together as a family that we love.
And the goal is to bring the whole family in on this so that in the end, we are all working together.
But in this case, there really isn't a great starting spot.
That's right. We have looked at this from all angles and realized that no matter where we start, it's going to reveal issues in other areas, no matter what our strategy is.
So our plan is to start with food management so we can stop wasting time and money on food.
Yes, with the cost of food going up due to inflation and supply issues, we really want to hone in on this and make sure that we are using what we have and buying what we need.
But more importantly, that it is well-rounded and that it includes what we really need and will use.
We also expect that as we work on our food management system, we will be able to save time and make grocery shopping so much easier.
So while we'll be focusing in on this one area of our life, we're going to be sharing that with you right here.
A great way for you to join us is for you to grab the food inventory quick sheet in the description below.
We'll be back in a couple of days to talk with you about ways to stop wasting time and money with food, and when we do, we'll put that video right there.
But until then, if you haven't seen our video on why we chose to focus on one thing, we'll drop that video here.